Okay, here are a few time value of money problems. They are just to get you help you get started. So here's problem number one. So let's say you have to calculate the future value of $2,000 you're going to invest today, and it's compounded annually for 10 years. You're going to earn a return of 8%. So how can you calculate the future value? Of course, you can use your financial calculator and plug in present value of 2000, n of 10, interest rate is 8% per year. There's no intervening payments because there's just a single period cash flow, and then say compute future value. Or you can use Excel formula equal to future value. 8% is your rate of return, 10 is the number of periods, 0 is the payment because there are no intervening payments, and minus 2000 is your PV, and it's a negative sign because you're investing the time, that money at time 0. Investing means money is going out of your bank account, so that's a negative number. Okay, and your future value will be 4317. Question number two, suppose you're going to earn 6.1%. How long does it take to double your money? So I can go ahead and see this formula here. Future value is present value times 1 plus r raised to power t, and doubling the money means future value over present value, that is equal to 2. Okay, so I can say 2 equals 1 plus r raised to power t, and then I can solve for t. Or I can use this Excel formula, number of periods, with a rate of 6.1%. All I need to do is to make sure that my PV and FV are in a ratio of 1:2. So I just assume the present value of 1 with a future value of 2. Okay, and keep in mind I'm saying that you're getting 1 and you're paying out 2 at time 2, or I can do it the other way around. You're investing 1, so I can do that as a negative, and you're going to get plus 2 at time whatever in the future, and then I can see my answer is 11.7 years, which is what it should be. Okay, so you're investing 1, you're going to get 2, that's doubling of your money. Equivalently, I could use any number, right? So I could say you're investing, let us say 15. If you're doubling the money, then you should be getting $30. I can put in 30, and you can see it still is 11.7. The reason is, what is key is to make sure that this ratio of PV, FV to PV, that is 2. Okay, you can put in any numbers, doesn't matter. Okay. Question number 3. Firm has an unfunded pension liability of 573 million that must be paid in 20 years. And you want to discount it back to calculate the value today, so you can put that on your balance sheet as a liability, and the discount rate is 6.6%. So what is the present value that you'll put on your balance sheet? So I can calculate my PV with a return of 6.6% and 20 years, because that's when it's got this 573 million will occur, and that's my future value, and there's no intervening cash flows. This is again a single period cash flow. Okay, so relatively straightforward. Now, how can I calculate, for example, my annual rate of return? So let us suppose that you sell your firm today for 1.06 million, but you had purchased it 3 years earlier at a price of 1.64, so clearly you lost money. So the question is, what is your annual rate of return? So I can use this rate function, and I know that it's for 3 years, so that's my 3. There's no intervening payments. I went ahead and paid 1.64 million when I purchased it 3 years back, so that's a negative 1.64 million, and now I'm getting 1.06 million, so getting 1.06 million, that gives me a return of minus 13.54%. So this is how much you lost every year for 3 years for you to have gone from 1.64 million to 1.06 million. Okay, so these are some sample time value of money problems. The key is to make sure that you understand the timing of the cash flows and the amount of the cash flows and the rate. It helps if you put everything onto a timeline. Okay, if you want more practice, go back and take a look at your 520 lecture notes or a textbook or the ebook if you still have them, and you should be able to go ahead and work out some problems. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.